So I'm ready to glue the thing up. I got my hide glue ready. It's out of the pot. Pot's back over here, but I don't want the cord to be in the way, so I pull it out and keep it in the hot water, and then if I think it's been out too long, I take it back over there and put it in. But if you want to see the way I mix up the hide glue and how I slow it down and all that, there's the general information. Videos have that on it. And so I got wedges made, 1/2 inch wedges to go up underneath here. I'm going to glue the arm supports up first. Let's see, need a hammer to drive the wedges in. Now I got my new hammer. I usually don't buy kind of cool things just because they're cool, but this one I couldn't pass up. This cute little hammer. I thought I can drive wedges with that. It's $5 at a yard sale. Okay. I'm ready now. So I've got a cloth down here to catch any glue drippings out of the hole. Make sure this is, yep, right side. Then I twist it into position. And there we go. I'm going to use my body as my third arm. Right. Put glue on one side of the wedge, and all that's explained in other videos. It gives it a place where it can expand and shrink, expansion joint. Looks good, not any excess glue down there to get off, but there is some right up here. Pour some of my water bottle water in there. Now for those of you who don't mind using power tools, you could use an electric toothbrush here if you wanted to. Okay. So, ready to start putting the spindles in. Well, I don't have them laid out in order, so I'm going to take a second and lay them all out in order so I don't have to be searching for them. Got the spindles all in order, ready to start gluing the spindles up. So I glue them up one at a time. I'm in no hurry, and I don't want any problem with something grabbing, sticking, and So as you notice, I'm not putting any glue on the tenon. I just don't want to deal with the mess. And there's not a lot of force on those spindles. There's certainly nothing trying to pull them out. There's nothing trying to twist them. They're just kind of locked in there. So I think just a small amount of glue in the hole will work fine. Just making sure my numbers were right. Okay, see, a little bit of glue right there. I believe that's it. So, so next is going to be to glue the back on. And the only thing that I haven't done to the back is I like to open up the center hole a tad bit. So, you know, I shouldered this spindle and this spindle so the arm can't drop down. These are blind, so it's like they're shouldered, they can't go anywhere. And then I've shouldered these three so the back can't drop. And if I take the center spindle and just lightly flare it with a chainsaw file, when I drive the wedge in there, you'll get this kind of action inside that joint, locking that back on that spindle. Just a nice little addition to, you know, some insurance. Not that it's going to go anywhere, but we know now that it's really not going to go anywhere, because I have seen the backs kind of pull up just a tad bit, seen them go down more often. So that's the only thing that I'll do, and then we'll put glue in it and put this thing together. Okay, ready to glue it up. I move on pretty fast when gluing it up. Look at this top. I got a lot of joints here. I got 13, 14, 15. Got 15 of them. Got to put glue on and put together. You know, if you don't use this hot hide glue like I do and slow it down with urea, my choice would be liquid hide glue, because it gives you such an open time, and you need it with this. If you don't have any of that and you got white glue on hand, that's what I would use. But if you're going to use yellow carpenter's glue, you better be fast. You know, you can do it. I used to do it, but you got to fly with it. So I'm going to put glue in mortises first with this stick. Have this stick a while, and then put glue on the tenons and whack it together. So here we go. get it on here without creating too much of a mess. Luckily, I got a spare. Get back on there. Ah. Go. Well, that looks pretty good. So before I drive in your wedges, I'm going to get some water. Hot water works real well too. And clean off the bottom down here. The bottom of the arm rail where there's a little bit of glue. Now, if you're not going to paint the chair, you don't want to be doing this because you could dilute the glue and get down into the wood fibers and it'd be a different color. But painting it like I do, you get to cover that stuff up. Okay. Now, take my 3/8 spindles and 3/8 wedges, excuse me. Put glue on one side. Okay, I need to go get two things. Needed a saw and an old chisel to split everything with. Those are fine. That one's probably fine too. That's probably fine. Teeth left on that thing. Now go around and split. You don't want to drive that down too far, you'll snap it off. So when you cut these off, you want to leave them sticking up at least, say, 3/8, because if not, hard to get the wedge. started. And just go around, wedge it all. Now right over here in this one, I just kind of snug it up because you're not hammering against the end grain right here. You can drive it home until sound changes. But over here, where you're getting all that face grain, you can split that side off. So I just, I don't drive it light, but I don't drive it till the sound changes either. Come on. Snap that one, but it went down in there a little ways, so I think it'll be fine. Okay, so now I'll show you how to clean it up. Okay, now clean up those spindles. Go get my tools. So I'm gonna pair these off first right here, and do that with a draw knife. All it is a big chisel. So you're cutting the end grain, so you see the slicing action that I'm getting there. You can just cut it right down fast. And that end grain white oak is pretty hard, but no match for a draw knife. Okay, quick work of that. Get the glue off my knife. Of course, you do it while the glue's soft. It doesn't hurt your tools. Now for here, I'd use the draw knife if I could figure out how to hold chair steel. So instead I use a gouge with a real slight sweep to it. Because if you use a chisel like this, then you can get the corners cutting in. But with this gouge, and the action here is that paring action, that slicing action, right like that. And the power is coming off of my thumb here, and of course, you know, I got my hand down here. I want to make sure nothing's in front of that because it wouldn't be there for long. Okay. A nice train coming through there at the end. Now, other than, you know, some final cleanup for paint, so as I show in the those basic chair making information videos, I'll go over this thing really close, like with a fine-tooth comb before I paint it, tweaking everything, finding any tears, any of that. But besides that, the only thing left to do on this is I break the edge right around through here. So if you remember back when I first shaped the arm, this cut here and this cut here and right here were done with the draw knife. And I said they were finished cuts, and they are finished cuts. That's just the draw knife cuts right down here. I can feel them. And so this bevel on the top is done with just this chisel right here, and I probably bevel it, maybe not quite, I don't know, maybe a 1/16. It's fast, and it's really leaves a nice edge that matches the edge down here. I just go straight up there and meet that bead. Turn that around so you can see it. So, I believe that's all there is to it.